Thank you for joining us. This is Mr. Henry Clement. This is our Year 7 Science class, the week 3. This is chapter 2. Thank you for joining us this morning. Today is 24 January, and now the time is 9 a.m. in the morning. Thank you for wake up so early to join us this session. We hope that this session will help you on your learning path. Thank you for joining us. This is Mr. Henry again. Okay, I hope that you can print out this note so that you can take note of whatever I share here in the screen. Today we are learning about organ system. And again, this is the book that I will use for today. One is from Hodges, and the other one is from Cambridge. Okay, I will be using picture from these two as well, when explaining something, okay? Okay, so thank you for joining us again this morning. You can print out this one from our Facebook page. And I will also upload this later in the Google Drive. This is for you to use for free. If you see anybody selling online, please let us know, okay? Because we tend to do this available freely online. And thank you for joining us. This is plant. Let's go to the plant first. Okay, plant on this side. Okay, we have two. In this syllabus we need to learn plant and human organ system, and this is the first part, which is the plant. Plant is slightly easier. Okay, and we have number one. We have flower, and then we have bud, leaf, roots, and stems. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 5 major one. For plants, okay, the flower is the reproductive organ, which is give birth to the young generation, offspring. Okay, so the flower will need to be pollinated. Okay, one agent is the insect, and the other one is the wind. So the insect and wind will help the plant to pollinate. Pollinate is the process that the pollen get into the ovule or into the male gametes, fuse with the female gametes, and give birth to the new baby of the plant, which is a fruit and the seeds. And then the next one will be the small little green thing, which is the bud. This is a new thing, such as branch, leaf, flowers. Okay, so the bud will give birth to the new branches, leaves, and flowers. And also, the green part here will make the protective structure that cover the new branches. Okay. The next is the leaf. The leaf. Okay, the leaf is the green factory of the plant. Okay, these are the food factory of the plant. They absorb the energy from sunlight and produce food through a process called photosynthesis. And then the green pigment inside the leaf actually is the chloroplast, which contain the chlorophyll. Okay, this is a very important part of the plant, because this is the starting of the food chain and the food web. And then and the animal will consume the plant, and this is the plant actually is a so-called the autotroph, the producer. Okay, and then we go to the roots. Okay, we go to the stem first. The stem have some important function. One is support and transport. Support means that this plant, okay, this stem will help the plant stand still here. Okay, stand well. Okay, straight out, upright. Okay, and then we'll fix the position for the plants. Okay, the second one will be transport. Transport means that, okay, the roots after absorb the water and mineral will transport through the stem and deliver to the leaf and to the part of the plant. Okay, so the water will be delivered through a vessel called xylem, whereas the food will be delivered through the phloem. Okay, these the xylem only go up, but the other one will go up and down to send the nutrition, okay, from leaf to the other part of the plant and go back to the leaf as well. Okay, one more thing to add. This leaf will give out O2, oxygen, during photosynthesis, which is the daytime. Okay, can you see a word here, tendril? Tendril is sometimes in the stem, there will be a small structure, okay, a small structure which will help the plant to spring and cut the structure, the wall or the fence to grow up, to grow and go up of the to get more sunlight. And the carbon sink here means that the process is like that. The photosynthesis, the leaf will make some food, and then the food will be stored in the food in the plant itself. We call it the starch gland. Okay, for some fruit, for some food, okay, the starch will store as a root. Can you see? Maybe potato. Okay, so the root will become bigger and bigger. Okay, so the carbon from the atmosphere, for example, this is atmosphere this is the sky. Oh, sorry, the sky should be blue, right? This is the cloud, and this is the atmosphere. Then there are a lot of carbon dioxide here. Okay, it may be as a result of the human respired, animal respired, or maybe come from the car or factory, and then this will go into the leaf, and the leaf together with the chlorophyll and sunlight will turn the carbon dioxide and water, okay, to become a high energy starch or glucose. So this process we call it the carbon sink. Okay. So the last is I want to introduce the roots. The root is the place okay, where the water and mineral is absorbed in. Okay, so the small one is called a root hair. Okay, root hair is a very thin one, the membrane, and to allow the water to diffuse in. The water diffuse in through a process called osmosis. Okay, just like what I showed you just now, for some type of the roots, just like carrot, okay, can store food, and we call it the carbon sink. Okay, so there are two types of roots. Okay, for this one, taproot means that the plant have the roots going down. Can you see? This is a plant. This is a plant, and the root, the main root is going down. Okay, the main root is going down. There will be only some lateral roots, okay, going sideways. So going down is the main root, and whereas this go to sideways. But for some plants, look like for example, palm tree or coconut tree, okay, the root is fibrous. That means that they don't have the main root one. Okay, they have many small root, fibrous root going all the way down and side. Okay, but they don't have the main root. Okay, There's another type I want to introduce, which is called fumatophores. Okay, this is the mangrove tree. Okay, can you see? When there is a water cover the roots, okay, the plant still saying that I can breathe. Why? Okay, because the tip of the root will go out one. Can you see? So the air still can exchange here, this side. Okay. Next, we are discussing some system of within the human body, which is the skeleton. Okay, is about bone and muscle. For example, bicep, circulatory, blood, respiratory is about releasing energy. But here in year 7, we are looking at, oh, so sorry, this is energy, there's a G there. We are looking at the breathing process, how the air breathe in and breathe out. There will be a digestive system, which is, for example, stomach and nervous system, learning about information sent and impulse. Excretory means that getting rid of waste, body waste or toxins. Sensory system means to sense the surrounding and respond to the surrounding. And we have endocrine. Endocrine, later I will show you. This is to take care, to maintain our internal system, interbody system. Inner system. Okay. Okay, so we should go to the digestive system. Okay. The digestive system, okay, start from the salivary gland, which is the mouth. There are some keywords that you need to answer in your exam. Okay. One of the keywords should be the borus. Borus means what? Okay. This salivary gland, okay, will produce amylase. Amylase will turn the starch into the maltose, okay, and will try to cut and chew the food into a small pieces, which is called a bolus. Okay, so the bolus can allow okay, to move to the stomach through esophagus, okay, and liver, and make it a charm, okay, a charm. And also the pancreas also will produce the charm. And this part they will break down the large molecule to smaller molecule, which can be absorbed by the intestine. Okay, intestine. The small intestine is the place where all these small molecule, okay, all these small molecule can be absorbed into our bloodstream. Bloodstream means that capillary. Okay, capillary. Okay, capillary means that the finest, the small one cell thick layer of the blood vessel. Okay, so this is surround that small intestine and take away all the digestive and nutrition, and then the rest of the food will go to the large intestine, then water will be taken away and then go to rectum, anus, and then you will excrete it from our body. Okay, so for information, you may jot down here. So the large molecule of the protein will become amino acid. This one you can learn and jot down. The next, the starch. Yeah. Sorry, I need some starch. Okay, maybe I erase what other place. Okay. The starch will become glucose and fat will become fatty acid, or you may call it a lipids. Okay. Our food is in this form: protein, starch, and fat. But what we saw, what we absorb is this form: amino acid, glucose, and fatty acid. Okay, this is the form, the smaller molecule. Okay. Okay, next. Okay. And if you have the books, you may always look back to the books, so that you can learn more. Okay, from your books. In stomach, this is called the chum. Okay, chum. Okay. And I have last part for you here. Okay, from the salivary gland until the anus, usually it takes about, this is called alimentary canal, okay, 8 to 9 meters long, which is 1.5, no, it's 1.5, no, 6 times, sorry, 6 times of your height. It's around 6 times of your height. If you are 1.5 meter tall, okay, it's about 9. Can you see? It's about 6 times. If you are 2 meter tall, then it will be around, oh, maybe a 12 meter for you, okay, because you are so tall. Okay. And it takes about, the journey takes about 24 to 48 hours from start eating to the anus. However, the digestive time for starch is slightly shorter than protein as compared to protein. Okay, the next, we are looking at circulatory system. This is about heart and the blood vessels around the body. Okay, we need to learn some words. So we have 2 parts here. This is our right side. Right side from that person. Okay, it's not you, it's on your left, but this is the right side of that person. So this is, they collect all the used blood, which is deoxygenated, means that we have more ratio of the carbon dioxide as compared to the other side, red color, and have less oxygen as compared to the other one. Okay, so the blood, okay, and then this one will go out to the lung again for the exchange of the air and come back to the left side of that person. Okay, and then the heart will pump out. You can see the word pump out the blood again to the whole body and take a journey and come back to the blue color. Okay, so the red color is called oxygenated blood, and this one is deoxygenated blood. Okay, deoxygenated blood. Okay, then and the heart muscle is called cardiac muscle, which is they wouldn't get tired and fatigue one. Okay, just like our bicep muscle. Okay, some vocab you need to learn is called artery. Artery is the vein, the vessel that out of heart, out from heart. Okay, from, not off. They're going out from, oh sorry, from heart. Okay, out. Okay, I think I just, okay, put a bracket, and the vein is coming in from to the heart. Then this is from heart is to the heart. That means that any vessel that going into the heart, okay, will be vein. And then from the heart we'll call the artery, okay. And the red color just now, okay, from the heart, then go to the tips of your finger, and then it will be going back again, right? Okay, the part that joining these two is some very fine vessel, or most of the time only one cell thick. That means the thickness is only one cell. Okay, so this is called the capillary. And then this capillary, just now for the digestive system, you will around the small intestine and take all the nutrition in and send to the whole body. Okay, so the transportation system in our body is pushed by the heart, and all this vessel is just like our road and highway, okay, in our country, to send all the things around. Okay, the next one will be the nervous system. Okay, nervous system will be easier because we will be learning three parts: the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves. Okay, nerves. So this is about signal sending here and there. Okay, so the signal we call it an impulse. Okay, so the brain and the spinal cord we call it the CNS, central nervous system, and then together with the nerve from spinal cord we call it the peripheral, okay, nervous system, which is PNS. Okay, and we have some deflect arts. Okay, if you want to take, this is your hand, for example, this is your hand. If you want to take a cup of water, so you decide to take a cup of water, your brain will decide to take which color of cup, which cup, and how to take the water. But if you are touching fire here, a nail, touching nail, for example, the time is too short, and you need to do it as fast as you can. If not, your hand will get hurt. So this is a defect art, okay, which the impulse will only send through the sensory nerve and go to the spinal cord. There will be a connector, a small connector, without going to the brain to decide whether you want to take off your hand or not, or this is fire. Okay, your hand you immediately take out because the connector will send an impulse to your motor nerve, and then your hand will move away from the nail of fire immediately, without thinking. This is the nervous system, and we go to the respiratory system. Here in year 7, we are learning breathing. Breathing is the air move from trachea to the lung, to the bronchus, and alveoli. So this is about exchange of the gas. The carbon dioxide will move away from our body, move out, and carbon dioxide the oxygen will come in. Okay, carbon dioxide out, oxygen in, so that we can exchange our body. Okay, I will make a small notes for you so that to learn about the movement of the ribs and the diaphragm, and also the muscle. Okay. The next we'll be learning about skeleton and bone. Okay, so if you had your books just now for the briefing, okay, for the briefing, let's see. No, this one, there's a briefing. Okay, so you can read through, okay, the whole process, and we have another book. You also can read through here. This is about briefing. No, this don't have briefing. Okay. Okay, the skeleton is around 206 bone. Okay. The small kids has more bone than adult, and it is about 15% of body mass. We need a lot of calcium, okay, to build our bone again. And the skeleton have three main functions. Number one is for protection. For example, the skull in your head will protect the brain, because brain is the most important part of the body. And the backbone will protect the spinal cord. Ribs will protect our inner organ, lung and heart. Okay. In time, the skeleton also support our soft organ to be spread out without squashing. Means what? Okay. If without the bone, all the organ will look like this. Let me draw for you. Okay. This is the small intestine. This is the large intestine. And then this is the pancreas. This is the stomach. Stomach, I use other color. This is the stomach. You see, the stomach also become very flat already. Huh? And then this is your heart. And then again, this is your lung. Can you see? It will square like that, become a small ball shape. Huh? Then this is unbreathable, right? Unbreathable. Okay. So with the support, okay, if we have the backbone here, you see the backbone, okay, even though I draw it not so nicely, okay, and then with a diaphragm, okay, so we will hang the lung here. We will hang our heart properly on our very left side, okay, and then we have our stomach, right? Stomach, it's not your black color, right? Stomach, okay, and then we have other organ, okay, so that it can support us, okay. The next one will be the movement, okay, the movement. The bone will allow us movement because this is not one piece of bone only, but you have joint here, joint. Okay, you have joint here means that you can move, okay. It's just like the hinge on the door, okay. Can move backward and forward, okay. Can move backward and forward, okay. There are other type, it's called ball and socket joint, okay. It looks like this. This is the ball, this is the socket. So I will allow you to move, okay. And then to join the bone together, we need a ligament, cartilage, and synovial fluid, okay. This is the joint. This is the joint, okay. I'll draw it for you. This is the bone coming in with a ball shape, and you have a socket. This socket, it means that the socket will hold it. Huh? Okay, so there will be ligament, ligament. There will be ligament, there will be ligament to hold this to tight together. Okay, ligament. Okay, this is the joint capsule actually. Okay, and then you have some inside, which is the here. Be careful. Before going to the inside, this part. I draw it. This part is called fat tissue. Okay, and then only you go to the inner side. Let me take out the light green color. Yeah, this is the light green part. Okay, this is, we call it the synovial fluid. So whether you can see or not, let me color it out. Okay, and don't forget there is a small plate available here. Okay, this one cover both side, this purple color. We call it this one cartilage. Okay, this is the whole thing about the joint. Okay, muscle. When we try to move, okay, the muscle, if you want to move here, they mean my muscle from this part will become shorter. Can you see? Become fat already. Can you see? This one. Okay, so this is the part become fat and short. So it's called contraction. This contraction can move, and then to bring out this one, the other side muscle will contract, and then this one, please relax. This one relax without any pulling force. This one will pull and go out. So this one pull, this one relax, then go down. Okay, this is the idea. So the contraction is a pulling force, and we only can contract, and we cannot lengthen by itself. Which means that we need a pair of muscle. So we call it the antagonistic pair of muscle. And this is an opposite direction will always come together, okay, which is the contract and the relax. Okay, to be remember, our muscle can only do relax, it cannot lengthen by itself. Okay, this lengthen is a result of the other contract muscle. Okay, other kind of muscle there will be, just now what we learned, cardiac muscle for the heart, and we have a smooth muscle for the organ system. For example, for the digestive system, all the inner wall of the organ should be very smooth. If not, the food cannot go down to your body. Okay, this is about today's lesson. Okay, this is a very brief lesson. Okay, and we hope that it helps you to organize your learning. This video will be always available online, and this is Mr. Handy, and I hope that you enjoy the class. Okay, in our homepage, in our Facebook page, okay, we also have a link for you to get a complete note for some payment. Okay, for some fees, you may always visit our Diophan colorful note. It looks like this. Okay, Diophan. Okay, let me draw for you. This D. And then the yellow I, and then we have a green color O, and then we have all the blue color R, and then we have this Diophan colorful notes. Okay, you can always get the full set of notes there. Okay, with the detailed color and drawing. Okay? This is a short version of it. Okay, it's not the same, but that one is for the whole year. Okay, you may always look for them from our Facebook and Shopee account. Thank you very much. This is for today. Don't forget, later in minutes we are having our Mathematics Year 7 Week 3 class Chapter 2 Expression. Hope you enjoy this, and please comment, and don't forget to like us. Okay, thank you very much. This is Mr. Henry Clement. Thank you for joining us. Bye.